ecstatic that an anti-mage has been picked finally.
He needed to get like 1 or 2 kills and he just kind of popped off.
Good TP middle here.
Vortex looking for the 2-man stun, they'll land it, but now they've got the Grimstroke coming in. Fire Snap Cookie, they've got the first kill on a BDC. They'll look over to kill Mac, but they just don't have the damage. Yoey!
What a bow! Dude, it was such a good play by the Storm Spirit. He actually glyphed the creep wave so he doesn't have to.
Great Fire Snap Cookie to keep the Storm alive.
Just so well played, just overall. Across the board.
Smart Omega has certainly been one of those teams that have impressed me. But
so close.
Sam H.
Yeah, one more right click, the AM would have died instead.
He gotta go working. They're gonna go on to Nico.
That's a lot of damage.
Got the minus armor,
Cookie.
they're trying to kill. Fire Snap Cookie's on the mark, and they should have this one. Rotation over from Yoey, and as well as the
That's 4 heroes.
BDC coming in. Inkswell pops. Yeah, 4 heroes to kill Tino. He got the kill on Nico already.
But is it worth it is the question. Like, this is a massive rotation. Also builds into a Bloodthorn, which is super good on Storm.
Spike Carapace, Aether Remnant to simulate with the Inkswell on the roll. They'll get the kill there onto Shanks. Vortex out of mana is Yoey. End up popping that one to get some
He's
back.
going in.
Wants to go on to BDC, and he's not
he
got the
missed
kill.
it.
Oh, there's the right click to get BDC. Used a lot of mana to get back into that.
But he's level 4, setting up for the Bloodseeker bottom here. He's pretty tanky with strength threats. He has about 1400 health.
And he's got 2 heroes to help him. Aether Remnant roll all the way in. Bloodseeker in some trouble. Silence up with the Geomagnetic. They've got the 2-man stump at the tower. Is enough to get the kill on Sam H. They'll bring the ball lightning as well as the electric vortex. Yoey getting low. And he'll die. He was ruptured prior to the Bloodseeker dying.
You have to be careful here.
Good for the roll.
One AMTP could turn everything.
Stroke, no. Vortex, that'll line up the stun. Inkswell, not sure that's getting off.
He overestimated his own strength here.
All of a sudden, RR has got no mana to work with and needs to be careful. A little bit different from some of the other teams in this region.
AM,
AM,
he gets blown up from the Vendetta hit. 300 pure damage. But Orchid almost done. Pick up.
Persona.
It's almost time.
Yeah, it's almost time.
Storm to pick up actually.
Avalanche.
They're going to the AM again.
And they're going on the AM. They got a back-to-back kill on a Palos. That was so much damage so quickly. Oh, they got him.
He got impaled through the trees.
Shanks. Oh, wow.
Counter smoke here. 3 heroes top. They do have Grim ult. They have Earth Spirit ult as well.
Funny in a rupture, though.
But they have to be careful. They're going on a Tiny.
Bloodwing's moved over towards mid. They're going to go for the Tiny Stroke of Fate with the silence. Tiny looking very dead as everybody left him top. That's a good kill to get.
Sentry ward. So he has been spotted out already. And they put another sentry ward down.
They're still going to go. They still got him. Oh, they finished Palos off. Even with the sentry down, they catch him. This is a fight in 2 areas where they get BDZ too. They'll get themselves a second look over at Nico.
The tempo is just too much.
2-pronged attack that works out.
Yeah. Tiny with a fast blink dagger doing a lot of work again. But really it's all Storm right now. Toss back. Orchid. Should be a free kill here again.
Bloodright, Fire Snap Cookie, Nico gone.
They're just getting completely outplayed. So. And they're all smoked up, so they might potentially be setting up for...
Tino just breaks the smoke, though.
Tiny is too tanky. You can't go on him first.
And they dusted. They thought he was in Viz. They're going to jump forward, get the kill on RR, look towards the rest. One of his kisses coming down into Yoey. They've got Sam H moving in, ball lightning, electric vortex locks down BDC. They got the kill on the 2. They've got the blood race down onto Yoey, but it won't land. He's still ruptured low, and Tino looking to jump in. Got the blink dagger available, but lose vision.
Say goodbye to your buildings.
Oh, jumping onto the Storm. Inkswell, do they have it? Aether Remnant. They might be able to get the kill onto the Storm, and they will. Everybody making the jump. They've got the Soul Bind. This is getting turned around pretty heavily. Fire Snap Cookie trying to get away. Yules up into the air for the Nyx Assassin. They'll use the Stampede. They're trying to get him to the high ground, but Spike. That lands on a BDZ.
That was a very big fight. Oh,
Sam
well,
H
that's a fight.
Not have a lot of mana. Oh, hook stomp on a 2. Roll. Following that up. Magnetized down. CML's dead, and so is Sam H. That's sloppy from Omega.
That's a 3k goal swing.
Yeah.
Have to be really careful when you have all these heroes with these big streaks.
Double damage still working for Tino. Avalanche and Yoey.
Wow!
Dead. Just gets blown up. They're going to try and turn this. Spike Carapace. That'll stun up the Grimstroke. He'll get out of the Ink Swell, but the roll
Tiny
misses.
combo up in one.
He's got a second to maybe save. Shanks could jump back, but instead he'll focus the attention onto Nico. Spike Carapace, that hits when he right-clicks him on the Retaliate.
Golden Pale again.
Lands. Still though, it's very tanky. They finally have this Storm to come back in. Hoof Stomp on a 2 with the bullet.
He's not that guy.
So Nico finally dies. The roll away from BDZ.
Somewhat pretty high. No. Well, oh, this tower is just... They're going into the Tiny.
Step, Aether Remnant, that locks up the Tiny for a second. They've got the Soulbind as well as the roll coming in Hoof Stomp, double lockdown, double edge, and now we'll get to finish off the Nyx Assassin. They've got the roll once again onto the Tiny, who's trying to run. Tino hit with the silence. Aether Remnant lands, and they will get this kill. Smart Omega overstaying.
For the second. But they can now pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
The thing is why you build Manta is so Storm can't touch you anymore. But now with this item
Blink
build.
Hoof Stomp going in on the Snapfire, Ball Lightning through. Vortex lands on the Earth Spirit. They've got the silence with the Orc, and the Stampede gets used. Samo trying to run a Spirit Vessel on him. Nico sticking with him. And now Nico, since he's low, hit with the Rupture. They'll get the turn. They'll take out 2. Tiny back up in 3 seconds.
Hand-to-hand fight. It's gonna be scary.
Looking for the Earth Spirit. Ball Lightning with the Orchid, but they've got the Soulbind immediately with BKB pop here by Mac. They're trying to get the kill on the Earth Spirit, and the roll gets blocked. They get the kill on BDZ. They end up losing Shanks. Mortimer's Kisses coming through to Nico. Avalanche out. The damage coming in from Tino. Astro Step, BKB, that gets popped by Tino. They'll eat the Aether Remnant to get the Spike Carapace onto Yoi. They pop back on Shanks. They need to be a little bit careful as they've got the Fire Snap Cookie. Motor Smash, a Vortex through onto the Earth Spirit. The silence is out on the Nyx Assassin. They've got the BKB pop by Palace, who's going to go in under the Storm. They get the kill on the Storm with the ulti. Now the roll out onto Tino. Does he have the damage to really turn this around? They've got the Stun Lock, Motor Smash, Fire Snap Cookie. I don't think that's going to be enough for the right clicks from Palos and the Spirit Vessel. They'll take him out. They don't have buyback on the Storm or the Tiny, so right into Roche Execration go.
He's got the Scotty, he has a light steal from the Talon Sword.
Ball Lightning maybe finding this Void Spirit. BKB gets committed. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie that's on the mark. They'll take out Yoi. That's a good kill to get.
Interesting BKB usage though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they're gonna smoke. They have the stun. They're gonna have the blood right. So the silences are in onto the anti-mage. This might just be the Aegis Gone. Avalanche toss coming through. That's the Aegis Gone. So now Soulbind coming out onto the Bloodseeker. They'll look over as Nyx Assassin's taken out. Shank's gonna be dead. They'll use this Aegis to blink forward, go after the Snapfire, who's invis for the moment. The right clicks out on a CML. The roll is in. They have the control. They'll get the kill. They don't want to use the Mana Void to finish off the Snapfire. They want to hold it for the Storm. It's tough.
It's very tough.
They're going to make the jump. They've got the Soulbind as well as the BKB. They pop. The Rupture comes out. Palos pops his own BKB. They dissimulate. They've stunned up Tino for the moment. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. They get the kill on the Shanks. They'll look over to the backline going for the Snapfire, but they've got themselves the Vortex. Now, can they kill Palos? Palos over the Solar Crest. Oh, the Mana Void doesn't do enough damage.
It's actually a bad trade for Execration. It looked pretty promising.
Palos blinks away. Nico TP's out. The rest of the team has gotten 2 heroes dead. If Roche was, they're trying to make a move. Smoke gets broken. Astral Step moving forward. Yoi showing that they've got a Sentry Ward and they will pop the Amethyst. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses coming down.
There's
the Vortex on a 3! Look at the damage going over the Tiny! BDC Nico, they're gone! They're going to buy back on Nico immediately. They'll toss up the Storm into the air. And now, Nico, he's back into the fight.
Oh, Nico got the
toss
bug, yeah. But he didn't end up dying. Catch him off guard completely. Yoi?
Ball lightning in. Avalanche looking for it. Tino walks
What
over
a
the
damage!
Look at the damage! Up his split gets used, and now he's going to go to the Vortex. That's going to be on 3 once again. Yoi with BKB as well as Palos.
He has too much
damage to get the kill here onto the Tiny, but they can't get RR or BDZ out. They end up losing 3. Nico bought back in the last fight, so he's going to be dead for 100 seconds. The Mana Void gets used back, and Tino are gone! Double kill, godlike buyback used by Tino. They have Storm. He's got a buyback. He can buy back and come back into the fight. They'll look over at Palos. Counter spell. Now dissimulate. They've got the kill to CML. He's got buyback too. Everybody will use it. Your BKB, Storm dead. What? He bought back. He bought back for this. They're gonna go. They've got a second. Shanks is dead.
They're all bought back. You have to be careful.
They're moving in for Tino. Tino's trying to output the
AM is
damage.
dying.
AM in trouble. All the tosses. They got him. Palos gone, but he has buyback.
He bought back, yep.
Wait, he bought back. And then he was there again. He was TPing right next to the Tiny.
Yeah, he did not know.
Because he bought back on the toss once more. That bug comes in. Sam H gets killed.
Yep, he did not
That
know.
was so weird. All of a sudden, he's...
Toss talent, really putting the heat on his anti-mage. He could not leave. He's running up the hill by himself.
Palos! Soul by
They're double tosses. So many tosses.
Into the air. Can they get the kill on the Palos? They've got the bench. He's coming through the tiny. He's reached up for the moment. BDZ's in base. Really far back. He'll end up dead. They get the kill on the BDZ. The Astros have no weak. He dives into this. He's trying to get them, but he ends up dead. He's gone for 2 minutes. The toss and the counter spell, and now Tino's up into the air himself. Palos on the run. The chase is there. Sam H trying to get the kill here, but they're walking right into Nico. Inkswell, BKB gets popped early by Palos, and he's forced to leave, but Sam H, he still wants more. He's got Rupture in a second. Tino, he's moving in. Blood right. Nico, can he catch him?
Barely. I wouldn't mind some double 5-man Vortex. Oh, that could be pretty game winning. Vortex or...
Max Blessing could come out. Now they're going to look over. They find themselves Palos, but the Astro Step is going to be there twice. They'll use themselves the silence, and the right click's coming through into the blood. So you get the Mana Void gets used. Palos trying to man fight this with the BKB.
He didn't pop BKB on Plastica.
Sam H, he ends up dead, gone for 2 minutes. They look over at Nico. They've got the dead hit. Now who use that Stampede, so the damage reduction will be there. And this is going to be Pop. Palos going in for the Snapfire. CML survives with the Ghost Scepter, but they look over at this Storm. They'll get the kill. He does have buyback. That's buyback you don't want to use, and they'll end up losing the Snapfire too. CML is gone. Double kill for Palos. Roche not available yet.
It was a massive...
Never uses the BKB.
Yeah, massive.
Most has his. He's 50 gold short, and it's up in 2 seconds. Oh, Palos, the damage? Do they have it? Ball Lightning Vortex, they caught him! The roll in, but Storm, he has no buyback! He is out of this game! The buyback symbol is not even gone, and they will get the kill to the Storm. They ball back on the Snapfire. Nyx Assassin's trying to leave. Palos going in deep. He's out of mana. He needs to be very careful, but really not that careful because Tino's out of the fight and he's gone. He'll buy back immediately. They'll look over at the Sapphire. They'll get the kill to CML. And now, finally, Sam H does have buyback. But where's the follow-up to looking to get a kill on a Palos? The stun, the Aether Remnant, that locks up Tino. They've got the right clicks. Tino's in trouble. Tino in with the Abyssal.
It's gone.
Later, Execration will pull this one out. Smart Omega throw it away on a couple of misplays that just end this game.
In the early game, in the late game, Omega definitely committed quite a bit more mistakes.
Yeah.
But you also hate to see it that the tier 4 items were...
It's a good matchup, like
The small camp, okay. He has to be careful though. Ember could potentially just step in here and steal that.
Root and the sleep coming out from RR. Do they have the damage? They've got the enchantment to slow the Iron Shell, so Sam H will get first blood.
I love how that looked like.
Giving the little static shock. Ember.
Goodbye, Ember.
Mac gets the Searing
Can you juke the axes? Wow, he couldn't.
He didn't.
Because it didn't even look like a hit, but the axe has a bigger area than it looks like. Why?
The handles hit him.
Only the frogs know.
The little static.
It
Oh,
sounds
now
so
Drow's in
stupid.
trouble. Battle Hunger on the run. And hoping to spin, and he will. Spin to win.
Hey. And another!
We're going to get Nico. Oh, CML. They got the wall down, but the call is in. Nico just hoping that he spins, and he will get the call.
One more spin.
Just needs one more, and dunks on. The double dunk.
Yeah, I just gotta listen to it for a while.
Oh, now it's gone.
It's coming soon, don't worry.
Poison Touch, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Primal Roar. To the Ember, they're going to chase BDZ, 3-man vacuum. Axes trying to do what they can. They get the kill on the BDZ. They look over at Sam H, who will get back. Call again, and Tino gone. You want to attack Nico. I don't know if this is the right idea. He's got creeps with him. Ooh.
The tier 2 tower did a little bit more damage than the tier 1, Nico.
Yeah, now he's getting tipped, so that's a problem. He might die. He's looking for the call. He can't get it.
The tier 1 tower deals about twice as much damage as the tier 1 tower, Nico. You gotta...
Not on cooldown.
Not yet.
Or not off cooldown. Spike Carapace, they're chasing the Nyx. They've got the Poison Touch. Thinking about going for the call, but there's the
no
stun.
grave yet.
Ember called.
0 level
BDZ.
grave.
He's gonna die.
You gotta have at least 1 level grave. And now Axe is dead again.
Yeah. So
Nico was feeling himself before, but now he's getting punished.
Now he's the lowest on the list of his cores. They got the Primal Roar out on a Tino. Slight comes in. They still don't get the kill onto the Drow.
One more axe.
Oh, I
Wow.
say that. 1K lead right now for Execration.
Pretty small considering
Primal
that.
Roar.
Okay.
On
Draw him up. All right.
And Boars. Can they do enough damage on a CML? They're trying to.
Dazzle, 1 level in Grave now.
He gets relatively low. They'll look to land the sweep Grave.
Just
Decent
TP
timing,
out.
TP out.
Check
But
out.
Searing Chains are there.
Easy kill. And Joey also, he ran back in. How did he get back in there? I did not see that.
So that's gonna. So
Now
he's-
axe. Man, this Iron Shell is pretty strong now. With that axe pick up. They're going to the Beastmaster.
Yeah, they're gonna try and get the kill here on a Yoi. Back behind him,
Nice.
2-man stun from CML. That hits onto RR as well as Yoi. They'll get the kill on a 1. Vacuum back Nico, BDZ in some trouble. Pops the mech, not gonna survive.
Now where's the damage, huh? Well, Lifesteal says, hold my beer, and he does nothing. He hits him 4 times, he doesn't do any damage.
Blink call well off the mark.
And Axe might be in trouble now.
I think
Infest,
he's just dead.
Infest is not ready, he can't heal him.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to save Nico. They'll try to get a call out, but it's not going to work out in their favor. They've got the sweep. They look over
He's
as
tickling
Ember.
them.
He's sleeping, but he doesn't really care. Nobody's coming his way anyway.
Life.
Which was something that Tino was struggling to do earlier on. They've got the blink as well as the call that comes in from the Enchantress.
That's
Splitter
just
to
tanky,
follow it
though.
up. Quite tanky, never get a Culling Blade off, and they've got
That's
the
a
back
big
into the
wall.
wall. That's a wall that ends up onto 3. They've got the 2-man stun that follows it up from Nick's Assassin. The Rage is used by Palace trying to right-click away onto Shanks, who's healing up as much as he can, so he does tank up a lot of that damage. Remnant forward, Searing Chains through, Primal Roar used onto the Ember. They've got the silence onto this Lifestealer. The damage coming up from the Drow is not going to be enough. They get the kill on a Mac. They'll take out the Ember. They'll look for more. CML on the run, spike Carapace, but no just.
And that's the power of Beastmaster, baby.
Yeah, now they find themselves Tino, and they'll dunk him as well.
Yep, 900 mana worth of axes have been thrown. You can't jump the Beastmaster, you don't win fights. That's literally, that's not the target. Another
Call.
roar.
They'll find themselves the next Assassin, the Remnant over. They've got the Searing Chains. They'll look to try and kill this Axe, but here comes Palos. They land the sweep onto 2. They'll look
Jesus.
over as they'll get the kill on the CML. They'll take out the next Assassin. Now Mac on the run. The Axe is being thrown forward. Mac trying to Remnant away. He gets only a slight amount of space and forced him into the blink. That was so well done. Axe just force staff blinked himself.
Oh, he might be dead on Darks here.
If he can find the right positioning, I don't hate that pickup.
We'll see.
Call,
Oh, he
Nix,
got him,
spotted.
actually.
First hit from the Vendetta, but they've got the Earth Splitter coming in. That actually lands on a Mac 2. They'll get the kill onto CML. They end up losing BDZ. Palace moving in. Primal Roar thrown over onto the Ember. They've got the vacuum back as well as the silence. The right click is coming through from Tino. Palos. Oh, just infests in time.
Just infest. And heal up 140 health per second, no problem. Some age. Oh, close. This time it didn't
Trying to
force
bait him in.
staff. This time it didn't force staff. Shanks. Good damage, but not enough attack speed. Passive, Midas. Or
Blink
good
call on the 2. They're going to have the Nyx Assassin back alive and trying to fight. The wall is down onto RR. It's only onto the Elder Titan, though. Is that really worth the wall? They'll look for the sweep. They're not going to get it. And now the damage coming out of the Palos. He's in trouble.
Beastmaster's out of mana.
Almost out of health. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains trying to armor toggle through it all, but he won't be able to do so successfully.
He has no
That
range.
First life is gone. So now he's hit with the stun coming out from CML. The right click damage from the Drow Ranger starting to do work, but they've got the force step as well as the blink once again, and they will get the call on the 2, take out the Darkseer. Sam H drops, but so does BDZ again. They'll buy back on the Darkseer. They're chasing after the Nyx Assassin. They'll get the kill on the CML. They'll look over the axe and finish off Nico.
He had his hands in the air, but he was not quite in the kill threshold. Smoked up, Blink Dagger, infested as well. Who are they gonna get? On Mac?
Oh, Primal Roar, and they'll get the kill on the Mac. They'll blow him up. They lose Ara, though.
He got absolutely destroyed, man. The Elder Titan aura, putting him down to 4 armor only. Desolator coming in, putting him at -2.
Radiant's top tower.
He was looking for it.
Nico caught the Ember. Right
Caught
into
the
the
Ember
stomp.
into the sleep. Wow.
He didn't BKB that or Remnant again. He did not expect that. Wow.
And Doesn't get the kill for Staff.
Don't! Why? Ah! He cancelled it, and
He's trying, and now he's right in the hands of the Palace. He just can't run away long enough. And they're smoking. They want to go for more immediately.
they have Blink Raw. And then, I don't even know.
Dust used, BDZ on the run, into
he's
his
taking
shots,
these.
and shallow grave off, trying to bait him to go even further to get into the hands of Nico, but I don't know if Nico wants to make the jump to Blink and then to get the call. Can he spin enough?
Drow has to be careful.
Drow very far forward, Palace coming behind him, and now I think he's starting to recognize that. He'll get the spider legs and go into the trees. They've got Nico caught out. Get the kill, Primal Roar, BKB, Pop by Yowie going after the Drow Ranger. They've got RR low, he's dead. Force Staff out of the base, or out of the game and
Look
back
at
into
the
the game.
axes.
The axes are more than enough to get the kill to Tina. They'll look over at Shanks. As Palace is trying to make the decision on who he wants to go for, and you see the attack speed of the damage on the CML. Takes up the next assassin, and they've got 3 dead.
He actually had 14 stacks of the axes and he didn't take any damage.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Even fast.
Radiant's
Ooh, Yowie blinks forward, pops the BKB, goes to the Primal Roar on the Mac. Now they've got the blink as well as the call. They'll get the call and go ahead and get the kill on a Mac. They'll buy back immediately, vacuum, but the wall is already down and the gust is gonna miss. So they'll take out Shanks. They've got the damage there. They look over at Tino, who's surged up by this Darkseer, but they got the call and they will kill off
That
Mac
might be
for the
it.
second time.
Not a whole lot of tools left to defend with.
No, not at all.
Dire's bottom tower.
Once again, Beastmaster reigns supreme.
Radiant's middle barracks
Please give
are
us
under
C patch.
That's what we're hoping for. They've got the call. They're going to try and get this kill. Earth Splitter coming through. They'll take out Sam H. CML is gone. 4 heroes dead. They look over at the Drow, who's back into the base.
And there she will stay.
Radiant's
To live
bottom
out the rest of her
tower is
life.
under attack.
And the Radiant Fountain.
Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Don't really want to GG out
Radiant's
though.
bottom barracks has fallen.
Whoa, the
Force
force step. Nice.
Okay.
They baited him so hard.
Yeah, there's the
He
GG.
never saw it coming. Just having a little bit of fun there at the end. But yeah, the draft looked really solid. Laning phase was completely one-sided in Execration's favor. I guess Darkseer did quite well for himself, but if you don't have like a great carry comp